Welcome back. We're going to be watching more Attack on Titan. Kimmy here.
Storm here.
Tom here.
I'm a little bit thirsty. Tom, do you have extra water by any chance?
I do. What do
Can
I
I
pass
have
it up
some?
to?
Yes,
Here you
please.
go.
Thank you. This is great. I am so thirsty.
That was a big battle. You guys must be
Oops.
so exhausted.
It's like those TikToks, those funny TikToks where they show you like, I'm going to lose this much weight, and then they do the change and they don't actually change. They're like, oh, I thought it was going to happen instantly. Oh no. Or they're acting like they're eating ice cream afterwards and they're like, oh, and they change. Yeah, that's funny. So welcome back, guys. We're going to be watching episode 10 of season 3. We're watching on Crunchyroll, so I wrote it down. This is episode 347. Season 3, episode 47. So confusing. But I have to say, I'm loving the subtitle version, actually having the original voices. We know the dub is really good too. You've all have said, most people who like the dub have said that it's really good. I think watching the dub version, we would hear the names better or clearer, because on here, like, sometimes it sounds a little different, certain names that we hear. So anywho, we go by Reese, Rice, or Race. I've been hearing Race a lot recently. But anywho, Historia, she's awesome. She announced to the people that she is a rightful heir to the throne. She's taking action. She killed her father. Just pretty insane, and
That's right.
pretty incredible.
Yeah, she didn't kill her father just to kill her father. Her father was a Titan, and that's, she had to do that to save humanity.
Mm-hmm.
He was the biggest Titan so
He was
far.
the biggest one.
He was the biggest one, and she had to break tradition because, here her half-sister had such great power, and how long has this been going on for? Generation after generation of sacrificing people, becoming better Titans, and it still wasn't saving humanity. They were hoping that it would. So breaking this cycle now, I'm hoping that it'll be for the better for humanity.
Well, what about Kenny having that one syringe?
Yeah, what's going to go on with that?
Yeah, that's not good at all. And Levi was there to see it, so was he
Yeah.
giving it to him because Kenny's dying? He can't go anywhere.
I don't know. I mean,
Took
that
it
might
away.
be, Kenny might see that as like his way to recover.
Crap. Can you imagine? That'd be insane. I don't know. Shall we just get into this episode and see what's going to happen next?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And if you want to see the next episode early, you can check out our Patreon in the links below. Love you guys.
Do it.
Or just like in the
Yes,
video
that's
to help us
exciting.
out so we can grow and more people can see our videos, because we love what we do and it's fun watching Attack on Titan.
Make our Patreon grow.
Woo, make our channel grow, yeah. 310.
Oh, something. Oh, Beast.
Yeah, who you?
Damn it.
Who are you?
Who's
Muscular
Blondie?
guy.
Well, now we know for sure. We did see him standing on the Beast Titan before, and we were assuming that he was controlling the Beast Titan, but now it's definitely confirmed.
That's right.
Again, we know the other Titans also have human people involved in them, but he's just so unique looking, and more are unique too, but he's just very unique with all his fur and everything. I thought, maybe he
Well, and
wasn't.
he beat the armor Titan in combat. So I mean, he's got more strength to get through the armor plating.
Yeah, and why were they fighting to begin with? I just assumed the Beast Titan was kind of the boss of them. And
Yeah, I
he
think
even
so.
said, we can't worry about rescuing Annie right now. The coordinate is our main responsibility. So why would he fight him and then be like, hey, now
Maybe
do
it was more
this?
of a punishment for losing Aaron.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Could be.
Maybe that could be a big one. But yeah, it really sucks for them. I really like Bernholt and Reiner a lot, and again, they betrayed everyone, but there's more reason to it, and I feel like they will hopefully help Eren again, once they see, because they grew up or learned with them through training for so many years and, fighting together for so long, that I'm hoping that they can come back and work with Eren and everyone else.
Yeah,
And
it
save
just seems like he's
humanity.
controlled by the Beast Titan. It's out of his control. He can't do anything about it. So
Yeah.
that's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And who is this guy? Who is that guy?
I know. I mean, we see his eyes now. I
He's
really
very
thought
muscular.
it could be Aaron's father before we found out what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, who is this guy? Why does he want
I
the
mean, he
coordinates?
still kind of he still kind of looks like Aaron's father in a way.
With the glasses.
Yeah, he's maybe more developed, but maybe he's lost himself to the Titan. But because I can't remember exactly, but when we see the image of Aaron's father change the first time, wasn't he very hairy too?
Yeah, they quickly showed a glimpse of him having hair in his chest, and that's when I thought that he was the Beast Titan. But I know it was different looking.
Well, maybe he has to change his, human form a little bit. He dyes his hair. He got really buff, just to
What
change his physical appearance.
Wasn't Aaron when he first turned into a Titan different looking than he is now?
He does look more refined, I guess, like more. I don't know, not as he still looks kind of evil looking, with his crazy jawline and everything, but he looks smoother. We see his pupils more. We didn't really see his pupils. Well, no, we did. We did. It just all depends. Sometimes we don't see his pupils because I think.
So I'm just wondering if maybe his father just kind of lost himself to the Titan and has become more developed as a Titan.
Yeah, more muscular as a Titan would be.
Yeah.
And we'll look at Aaron now. Aaron's got pretty muscular too.
He has.
Yeah. Again, we're learning a lot as we go forward, and even Levi learning about Kenny and them actually being related. Yes, they have the same last name. That's recently discovered.
That was his sister that was sick.
Yeah, so that's his uncle, and it's so sad. I mean, it's great to finally know that, and then he just dies in front of him. But again, like, we're learning about these relationships, afterwards. Like, it's been so long. Like Levi, how many years ago was that when he was a kid and kind of sort of adopted by Kenny?
And how sickly he looked.
And it makes sense why he would, keep him around his arm, have his arms around him, so to speak, and raise him toughly. But, he still raised him and he loved him because it was his sister's kid.
I just can't believe how sickly he looked in the first song.
Didn't he?
Yeah, I was
He's
shocked to know that was
such a
Levi,
long way.
poor guy. He has, and what a rough way to grow up too. And I was going to say on my rant before that with having these relationships that maybe that guy that's part of the Beast Titan or is the Beast Titan, maybe he is related to Aaron in some way or something. I don't know, but just thinking if you were relating that the his father's Titan, when he changed and he had the fur on his or hair on his chest and stuff, and he kind of had a couple features like the Beast Titan, maybe that is an actual thing too, where he has the same trait but more developed.
Right.
And they want the coordinate. They want Aaron.
They want
he has
Aaron.
that ultimate power.
Mm-hmm. Kenny mentioned something too, that if he took the syringe, that he would just be one of the dumb Titans.
Yeah.
So does that mean the bloodline you get to be more developed?
That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look at Historia's father. I mean, he just took one lick and look at how developed he was. I mean, can you imagine if he took the whole thing? How developed he would have been?
If that is even a
bloodline.
thing. Yeah, I mean, it's because of the bloodline, and I always have a lot of questions there. I think he would definitely be more developed. Like, there he was huge, but he wasn't really well developed at all. He was all, like, distorted and deformed and all that.
But he didn't take a full dose of it either.
And he didn't, yeah. So I'm kind of wondering if he would be, but he is the pure bloodline, but he even said that he shouldn't take it, because there's selected people each generation that take it, then eat the other person to gain more control, and it's just insane. But I mean, to have that power where you actually can see it through the eyes, like, oh my God, you just killed a family member, you ate a family member to get that power, generation after generation, and it's like an honor to do that, and then you're praising and spreading love and peace throughout your people, but like you do this very dark thing every time to gain that power.
Exactly.
Well, it's kind of like when tribes used to do sacrifices to volcanoes and stuff like that. It's kind of on a similar
trend.
Kind of,
to sacrifice your loved one,
but to actually eat like a family member, it is kind of like that. but like, actually, I mean, like, you're killing someone either way, but like you're actually eating a family member.
But see, I don't think they see it as killing, and they kind of see it as being absorbed into the next generation.
Yeah, it's just insane. It's so dark.
Yeah, and when you boil it down, you're eating your other a loved one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
come on, Grandma, I need your powers.
Yeah. And here Kenny, like, seeing some of his past too, and meeting up with Rod and Yuri, like, way long ago, and seeing how they even became a thing in the first place. And then him befriending Yuri, then he gets freaking eaten by the sister, by the half-sister, right? And then she gets strength from that. And insane family.
It is. That way. And speaking of family, I'm interested to see how Levi and Mikasa are related.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they're cousins or something.
Well, you know, now we know that Levi and Kenny are.
Yeah.
So I'm positive that.
I'm thinking that they are too, because it might be a popular name, like you said, Tom, but the way that we're hearing these details of even Levi talking to Mikasa saying, don't you feel like that energy of strength, or what did he say to her a while ago? Like, sometimes I just feel like, you know, like, I don't know, like when he's fighting, like he's in his element and he would get so strong or something. And I think she mentioned she felt the same way, or was that, And so I'm kind of wondering if they are related to have those same feelings.
To have that connection. You know, you never know. Kenny, before he died, he says, I would never be a good father or whatever. But, and, you know, clearly he showed that through raising Levi. But maybe he is Mikasa's father and her mother had an affair. You don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
But why would she have that same last name as her father? So, I don't know.
I mean, her mother was full Asian, right? And that was rare to come by. And I want to know if her backstory is also intertwined, where these guys went to, it's just a sad story either way, but to take the mother away and killed the father, accidentally killed the mother, and was going to take Mikasa because she's half Asian. Like, you know, you don't hear about Asians anymore, right? Because they were wiped out. And I'm kind of wondering if that was just a story, like maybe she was Asian or something, and they just told these thieves, these jerks, these criminals to be like, hey, you know, you can get a lot of money if you sell this woman to the black market or sell her off or whatever they were doing. And but maybe there was more to that, and they were actually hired with that story to kill the Ackermans, because that was the Ackerman family, and they're known to be dangerous or something. Because even back in the day, we heard that, you know, they are dangerous and they tried to wipe them out or something, right? Because they can't be controlled. So they can't be controlled. So it sounds like it might be the same family line.
What do you think Levi's going to do with that syringe now that he has it? Think he's going to keep it for himself, or do you think he's going to give it to Aaron or somebody else?
I think he's going to give it to Aaron or someone else. I don't think he's going to do anything with himself.
I don't think he's going to take it himself. Mm-hmm. I think he'll just hold on. You know, and he's very smart. He's very strategically, he plans things, you know, meticulously. He'll ponder who he's going to give it to.
I think you should give it to Han so she can, like, you know, experiment with it and see what she can come up with.
That's actually a good idea. That's probably the best thing,
Yes.
Maybe come up with, like, an antidote to, you know, counteract it.
Yeah, he'll probably show it to everyone there because they're such a tight group, which I love. I love seeing them all together and actually joking for once. Like, they can actually take a moment.
Yes,
that's a big deal.
He loved when she just gave it to him, you know, just sucked it to him. He just loved it.
She was so dramatic, too. And I'm like, oh my God.
I'm the queen and you can't do anything.
Yeah, that was funny. So them all playing around like that was good. Yeah. And Levi smiled about it. So I think he's just going to show it to everyone, and then Han's just going to take it over.
Yeah,
I don't know. It seems like every show that we watch, communication seems to be lacking. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if he's just going to keep it as like a secret until like they really need it.
I don't know. I hope not.
Like a secret weapon.
I know, but if you don't really understand it, I mean, okay, it might turn you into a Titan. I mean, can you give it to Aaron to make him even more powerful? Inject him even more.
He won't be a dumb Titan, that's for sure.
He'll just get upgraded even more, maybe. I don't know. But yay for Historia. I think that's a good thing that she's now queen and all her friends are around her. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
And
she
Levi
so pretty.
is also
I like
family.
seeing
They're all
Pixis up there too.
Yeah, that was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so things are looking better. Kind of.
Slowly. Very slowly.
But surely.
Yeah, you know, and that's what makes you move forward, these little steps. And
but Historia also had the good stories, you know, being told about her.
Oh, yeah, that was fabulous to see all that support of the community just coming around.
She saved us. We saw her take down the Titan.
That's what the village needs too, though. They need, you know, a symbol of hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
desperately.
that was always her plan. Like that was her plan to kill her father from the start, because we saw her talking up on the wall before, but we were hearing a different narration, right? And then here she's explaining that I need to do it to show the people that I'm there for them.
Well, the first time we saw her talking with Irwin, it was a narration of Aaron talking about Historia.
Yeah.
Yes.
We didn't actually hear their conversation until
Exactly.
they did like a little flashback thing.
That's a great thing about this show, because other animes that I've seen in the past, not many, but like Inuyasha and Ranma, I used to love that one. They're very repetitive in a lot of things. Like they really are good stories, are fun, but I'm just used to stories being repeated and constantly like reminding the viewers on what happened, to the point where it's like, all right, we get it. You don't have to recap it every second. And this one, it's so subtle. And when we even learned about Bernholt and Reiner, like it was so subtle in the background. It wasn't even a main conversation we were hearing, and we were reading the subtitles, and here they're up on the wall way far away. Oh, by the way, I'm the Armored Titan and he's the Colossal. And I went like, and I remember like kind of going like registering.
Wait,
like, did
what?
they just say that? Did I even read that right? Maybe I didn't read it right. And then when they kept going on in the background, I was like, oh crap! And it was like a slow realization of like, oh my god, they just came out with it. Are you kidding
It wasn't
me?
just boom in your face and
Yes.
Yeah, just all these like subtle details that you got to really pay attention to.
it's like,
otherwise you
guess
miss
what?
it. Yeah,
That's right.
it's an awesome show.
That's a
Like
thing.
very well thought through and very detailed and compassionate and terrifying.
It is.
Now we got to find out
Bring
who
all the
Butch Blonde
feels
is.
out. Yeah,
Butch Blonde, yeah, at the end with the cool glowy glasses.
that's right.
Well, we saw the glasses up close too, so maybe
Yeah,
we'll
they're really
lose
trying to
them
tell
and
us.
we'll
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah, they're emphasizing on the glasses,
Nice.
which is why I'm thinking that it's something to do with Aaron's, family.
Yeah.
because his
Maybe
father
he's
had
a royal
glasses
line,
like
too.
similar glasses or something.
Right, and for them to really like,
Make
show
a
it.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, make it a point to show it like that. It kind of like sends a red flag to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if, because I didn't pay that close attention to his father's glasses, that if they were the same. And when he was eaten, his glasses, like, I don't remember in the flashback when Aaron got his memories back, but when we saw his father get eaten, did the glasses fall on the ground, and maybe this guy found him and picked him up and was like, revenge or something, and now he wears
I don't think you just pick him up and be like,
Oh, we didn't have
Prescription
the same-
glasses.
hey, we
Yeah,
have glasses.
prescription.
Hey, I'm so cool.
This
Yeah.
shows that I killed him. No.
Yeah, I know. It's like, we're the same just because of this. No, that's too... That's so
Titan, no Titan. Titan, no Titan.
I know. haha.
Like Superman.
This is how I focus my abilities or something. But yeah, so I actually feel bad for Reiner and Bernholt. I feel like this guy, this Beast Titan guy, might be, he is terrifying, but I think he might be bad and, doesn't like
You think he's
humanity.
forcing them into doing
Yes,
his bidding?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. I think it's out of their control.
Yeah, like I think they believed whatever stories he would tell them, probably, and now living with humans for so long, now he's realized. I mean, they're all humans, but you know what I mean, like actual, like normal humans.
Yeah.
Like he,
Non-Titan humans.
yeah, now they don't have those same beliefs anymore, but they're still under his control because he's so powerful, and they have to do what he wants or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
Otherwise, he'll eat them.
Yeah, who had a crush on Historia? Wasn't that Reiner? Wasn't he like, oh, she's so beautiful? Wasn't he the one who was like super crushing on her? It
I
wasn't
think so,
Jane,
yeah.
it was him. I'm pretty sure it was him. Yeah, so I'm like, that'd be kind of funny. I want them to be back with the group, and then they'll have some kind of understanding. I mean, there's already...
I don't
there's
know.
so
They'd
much
have to
death
do a
either
lot to
way.
get back with the group.
I know, like, either way, there's so much death, it's terrible.
They'd have to do
but
some
ew.
big, saving event or something.
I don't know. Yeah, they did kill a lot of people, and initially Aaron's mother, too, because they destroyed the
I mean,
wall.
I think the only way that they would actually get back into trusting would be to fight with Aaron against the Beast Titan.
Yes, they might know something, a secret about the Beast Titan, and tell our group, and yeah,
It's worked well,
go
yeah.
to him. Yeah.
Fingers
Maybe
crossed,
his
and then
glasses are
together.
the weakness. I got his glasses.
I can't see.
I
And
can't
that's
see.
Beast Titan. The Beast Titan's like putting it on his nose, like
Maybe Beast Titan's like,
he can't even
Both
see.
lenses
Like,
on one eye.
I know, it doesn't even work. It's
I
like
got
too
one
tiny.
eye.
It's like a little dot. Yeah, who knows? But Yeah, I hope they can work together and fight this guy, because I'm just assuming the Beast Titan's just bad news, because he's already done bad things. He has no compassion for life at all. Like, he was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. You can die now. You can eat him.
Yeah, and unlike Aaron, he's got lots of confidence.
Yeah. Poor Aaron. I feel so bad for him. He'll get better. He was smiling a bit at the end. He was joking around.
He's got to find himself, which I think he's going to slowly...
focus and find himself,
Yeah, I think so too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Please subscribe.
Bye, guys. Give us a like.
Do it.